Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to work on an option of how we can actually get into the guard, okay, from the standing position. So obviously if I work on getting the grips and then I just try and sit down and go into a guard, he's going to see it happening, okay, so he'll just avoid my guard or simply pass it straight away. So let's say we're here in this position, I get my grip and then I just go to sit down like this, okay, he's probably going to see it happening. Before I even get my feet on him, he can go for say like a knee slide pass where he's going to here and just go for the full pass, okay, and he's just working on the pass and I'm avoiding, or he's avoiding the guard completely, okay, or not only that, if I don't really sell it, that I'm trying to do something else, if I just go like this and sit down, he'll see it happening, he can just simply pin my legs and then just start to move around my legs, okay, before I'm really doing anything with my legs and I've got an obstacle that he's got to deal with. So we're going to sell the fact that we're going to go for something else. So that could be me trying to go for his legs and he's forced to defend because I'm going for a single leg or a double leg, or I'm simply just moving him around. So we could do something simple like, let's say we're here like this, we both get our grips, okay, I'm going into his legs and he's reacting, and I can just drop into my spider guard, or whatever guard that is, okay. Other options of that as well are, let's say, we're getting to this position, he's got a good base, so I work on really breaking his posture, then I go straight into my guard. Okay, so whatever it is, you just got to get your partner thinking of multiple things. So we're just going to do a very easy one. As soon as we get into our guard, we may as well work on a submission or a sweep. So all we're going to do now is just a very, very easy sweep. So whatever it may be, you've just got to sell it. Okay, you're really trying to go for the legs, they think about that, they react, then you can drop into your guard. Or we're moving them all over the place. So let's say we're here like this, okay, I'm pushing and pulling them down, then I drop into a guard. Whichever one you want to do, it doesn't matter, just don't just sit down and expect that you'll get to a good position, okay? So, what we're going to do, either one of those, I grab, okay, now I'm just going to pull, break his posture, put the foot on the hip, drop down to here. Okay, so what we're going to work on straight away, I'm going to grab this foot, is just going to get the butterfly hook behind, and we're just straight away going to go into our tripod sweep. So I'm moving backwards, bring that leg in, then I'm working to the top, whatever position that may be, it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so if I'm dropping into a guard, I'm going to be nice and active as opposed to just stalling and just staying there without any threats at all. So we can do the exact same thing from, let's say I try and shoot in, I'm going for his leg, then I drop down to here. Okay, he had to react. So now I'm bringing myself close to that foot, reaching around, hooking behind the back of the leg, pushing him away, tripping the leg, then just going into this position here. Who knows, I'm going to run into his guard, it doesn't matter, but I finish on top. So technically I got a takedown, or if we're on the ground for a little bit longer, it would be a sweep, basically the exact same thing as well. So make sure whenever you're trying to go into the guard from a standing position, you're just trying to sell the fact that you are trying to do something else.